An historic moment in London as King Charles III ascends to the throne.
A new era is dawning in Britain as remembrances continue for the Queen. The proclamation is just the start of a day full of official ceremonies taking place in London.
That's where we find Eyewitness News anchor Shirlene Alicott leading our coverage this morning. What a morning already, Shirlene.
Woo! Good morning from London, you two. We just witnessed something no one in the public has ever witnessed before. My heart is actually still racing after hearing the cannons so loudly being shot into the sky. The ascension to the throne of King Charles III is official following the death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II. It is a moment steeped in tradition and history, as you were able to see. They got 1,000 years to get it right, and he is officially taking over the monarchy. Let's take a look at some video that we were able to shoot. Let's show you again the moments. The proclamation was read at St. James Palace, officially declaring Charles as the new king. Charles was on the balcony for the ceremony, which ended in a rendition of God Save the King. That is, of course, the new national anthem of the United Kingdom after 70 years of singing God Save the Queen. A lot is going to have to be changed now, even their legal tender. Right before the ceremony on the balcony, the so-called the Accession Council met with the new king. Charles also had to sign a series of documents so that the work of the monarchy can continue.
My mother's reign was unequaled in its duration, its dedication, and its devotion. Even as we grieve, we give thanks for this most faithful life. I am deeply aware of this great inheritance and of the duties and heavy responsibilities of sovereignty, which have now passed to me.
Again, this is a moment. A momentous occasion steeped in so much tradition and history that no one had been able to witness before. We have Eyewitness News reporter Nina Pineda. She is here in London with me. She is live on the streets of London with all of the excitement from the ground. Nina.
Shirlene, good morning. You know, I'm just about a mile from you. You're right near Buckingham Palace, where we were yesterday, and we've moved on to St. James. And I can tell you what just happened. They just started screaming here, the crowds, hip, hip, hooray, hip, hip, hooray. I mean, it was very exciting. William was next to his father. Of course, King Charles was doing all this formal signing of documents. And, you know, we were listening in on kind of the transfer of power and the things that he had to agree to. You know, he had agreed to be head of state. He had agreed that he was accepting the power from the late Queen to himself. He also had to do things like declare the Queen's funeral when it's actually picked to be an official bank holiday. And so many people lined the streets here across from St. James to get a glimpse of him. He must be exhausted, the king, and his son. And we just saw the Archbishop of Canterbury walk by, all very exciting. And people just wanted to really be a witness to history.
I know that I shall be upheld by the affection and loyalty of the peoples whose sovereign I have been called upon to be.
It's just a momentous occasion in our lifetimes. The Queen was Queen since before my parents were born, so it feels like a constant that's been around forever, and it would be such a shame to miss something that's such a defining moment for our country.
Yeah, and so many people, you know, there's two things happening at the same time. There's all this excitement for King Charles, but also mourning Queen Elizabeth II, who, as a lot of people told us, felt like a real second mom to them. There are so many flowers at Buckingham Palace. Shirlene, I hope we get to walk by there later together, because it's so packed with flowers, they had to move the flowers across the street to the park, where mourners continue to come and pay their respects to the late Queen.
When Diana died, we all came up here, paid our respects, so it's the same for us, really. Just now she's 7, don't know how, she probably won't ever meet another or be involved in another queen in the past. It's going to be king, I would have thought from now on. So, yeah, just pay our respects.
She was there to help that people feel a little bit hopeful about things, you know, because some of these things are so dreadful. COVID, the beginning, it was scary. I was like, what is this? Can I go out? Am I going to catch it from the person I stand near? But she's like, has a calming effect.
Oh, God. Sorry.
There are more cheers from coming right down from St. James. This is right here behind us, about a block away. There are so many cell phone pictures and so much going on there. We actually had to move because we couldn't get a signal out to you. That's how many people are taking photos and trying to capture this moment. Right now, what is next for King Charles III? He will go around the realm and visit his kingdom. He will, you know, shake hands as king. He'll visit Wales, he'll visit Northern Ireland and Scotland, while the people here in London continue to praise him. And of course, let's see who's over there and remember his mother. It was very exciting because Prince William just went by in his own motorcade. So of course that drew illicit cheers from the crowd as he is next in the line of the throne here. Charlene, we are live at St. James Palace. I'm going to toss it back to you over by Buckingham. Charlene?
Oh, Nina. I mean, if I could feel the energy on this balcony where I'm standing right now, I can only imagine what it was like for Nina down there on the ground. So I'm excited to get there in just a moment. But later today, we are finally going to be learning more about the Queen's funeral. As Nina mentioned, this is also a moment of mourning. It is expected to take place at Westminster Abbey. That would make her actually the first sovereign since 1760 to have a funeral inside Westminster Abbey. So we're going to have so much more for you live here in London. For now, I'm going to send it back to you in the studio.